families before the problems begin is the solution. Parenting Arizona uses positive, strength-based interventions that really make a difference. Parenting Arizona prevents child abuse and neglect through parent education, community collaboration, and multicultural family support. The collaboration that the managers of Parenting Arizona maintain is quite impressive. All of them are involved in their communities in a grassroots way. That involvement allows them to assess the needs of their communities and meet those needs through the services that Parenting Arizona provides.
We offer this human contact to anyone, and we have the fortune of being able to, it's almost like being able to say yes to everybody that walks in the door.
We look at the family as a unit, and when we go in to help, we want to help the family. We look at the whole picture.
Our staff truly believes in the mission and goes above and beyond because children are our passion.
Just experiencing how best to serve these families and help them, I think most of all, to empower families to be able to take care of their needs, advocate for themselves, and be able to take care of basic needs of their families.
We serve a 40-mile radius of Tuba City, and let's see, so we have like anywhere from 50 to 60 families that we're serving on a month-to-month basis. Some in the outlying regions. There's 6 Navajo Nation communities that we serve and 2 Hopi villages.
We currently have 7 staff members with many volunteers involved in projects here and services.
In the office in Tucson, we have 6 staff dedicated to working both in-home and doing parenting skills and life skills training with families who've had their children taken by the state and put on Child Protective Services.
We have parenting education groups, and we also have a school-based program. And our school-based program has employees at the 2 elementary schools in Page, in Concho, Springerville, and 2 schools in Flagstaff.
We have a Healthy Families program, which is an in-home visitation program dealing with child development and parent and child relationships. We have a Safe Haven program, which is an after-school program that serves the community.
Another service that we provide is our parenting classes, and they are free to those who attend for all parents that have children under the age of 12.
The rural communities in Safford and Douglas, there are limited resources. So we are kind of a one-stop shopping. People come to Parenting Arizona when they have questions about anything having to do with first they come having questions to do with their children, but then once we dig deeper we find out there's a lot more just basic needs.
There are lots of schools that would love to have our services if we had the money to provide those services, and I know there's so many families out there that all they need is a little helping hand, and their children would be very successful and the families would be successful and stable.
What I hear from many of our families is Sunny Slope is too far for me, or Mesa is too far for me. What about Buckeye? What about Glendale? What about other areas, Ahwatukee, and providing more services?
Childcare is a huge need while we are offering the classes. So obviously we can't have a parenting skills class if the parents can't come because the children can't be home alone. That's what we teach.
It kind of reminds me of, instead of having a bologna sandwich, you can have this really fabulous sandwich from the deli where you get these really great meats and all the vegetables and the condiments, and you have this really fat sandwich that you can't fit your mouth around. And so right now we have a really great bologna sandwich.
I have been doing this work for over 20 years. It's a passion that I have. Because I think that the Indian people continue to remain the forgotten people.
I think that if we don't take care of today's children, if we don't show them how to be responsible adults and care for others and be compassionate and have healthy relationships with themselves, with their families, and with the community, it can affect us for generations to come.
I've seen phenomenal successes in families that a lot of people might have given up on. And I think that every family's success makes a better world for us. It makes our communities better and stronger. It makes our schools better and stronger. And it's gives so much hope for the future.
I do this work because I believe that every child in Arizona deserves a happy and healthy family life. When I see the numbers that 16,000 calls are made to CPS and 9,000 children currently live in out-of-home care, I feel appalled. Parenting Arizona could have prevented that damage in many of those families. With your support, we can implement the solutions for safe children and strong Arizona families.